Alright, I'm here in Marathon, Texas. I stumbled across this place this morning out on a walk, Saturday morning walk, and looked like a really unique place. So I stopped by and met a guy named Clyde and a lady named Kate. They run this business called Eve's Garden, Bed and Breakfast, and Ecology Resource Center. So we're going to go on a little tour of their business. It's all about the ecology, sustainable living. They have their own greenhouse here, and they're building another one out back. Do some real nice things with some local food. And then we're going to take you on a little tour, show you how Texas eats in Marathon, Texas. All right, here we have Kate Thayer, the proprietor here at Eve's Garden. Their mantra is ecology, architecture, and art. And Kate is going to tell us a little bit about the business here and what they believe in. And we're just going to walk through their greenhouse here and learn a little bit about what they're doing out here in Marathon, Texas.
Okay, well, we started about 10 years ago, and we decided to sort of target our audience when we decided to do a bed and breakfast by building our business around everything organic, including the architecture, and have a lot of original art in the rooms and in our house, and grow organically, grow not a lot of food, but some food that we use in our meals and everything for ourselves, and we grow a lot of flowers, and not use any kind of chemicals in our environment.
There we go.
There's Eve. There you go.
Now you have some pretty funky architecture.
Funky.
Well, quirky, funky, original.
There you go. I like that.
In a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And Clyde's the mastermind behind that?
Clyde is. Clyde had been studying an Egyptian architect named Hassan Fathi for years, and he was just enamored of his architecture and his ideas. And when he found material on the internet called papercrete, he thought that with this material, it's lightweight enough that he might be able to go up and over and make domes safely in an earthquake zone. So we started out playing around with papercrete in about 2001, just as a test to see what we could do with it. And we've made probably 100 different kinds of bricks, gotten better and better at it, and the majority of our place is built from papercrete. Everything that you see in this courtyard, including
papercrete. Yeah, Clyde was telling me earlier about it. Kind of half concrete, half paper.
Well, it's recycled paper, and then the mortar content is about 15%, and the mortar is concrete, sand, epoxy clay, and a finely ground chloride. Would you like to see a guest room?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, come on, I'll take
So you are a bed and breakfast, so how many guest rooms do you have?
7 guest rooms. We can house probably about 20 people when all the rooms are full. This is a room called the Sapphire Room. You'll see why. There's the lights on in here.
Oh. Ooh, it's cool in here too.
Yeah, no AC on in here. That's just the natural coolness kicked in by the papercrete.
Windows open.
Windows open.
I could take a nap in here.
Yeah.
Now Clyde has a new greenhouse out back he's building.
So this is
And if you like the smell of wisteria, this is the place to be. Papercrete in action.
Yeah.
So it's all in production. They're doing all this by hand, by themselves. That ought to give you an appreciation for it. This is the new greenhouse under construction.
So this is 16 feet tall at the highest point, and then going down to the ground. And on the back side, at the tall side, Clyde is going to grow tomatoes up to 8-10 feet up here. And then he's going to do beans and squash and things in these places with the strings on them.
Well, Clyde was throwing some numbers at me earlier about the production. You can nearly get 4 seasons out in this climate, 3.5 seasons maybe worth of growing, and basically produce maybe 10 times the amount of food.
And the reason that you can do that, not just the seasons, but by growing biointensively, where you have a low layer, a medium layer, and a high layer of growth that all go together.
And they say everybody in Marathon is so happy because of the weather.
Yeah, we don't even have any lithium springs. As far as weather goes, what we have is It's bright sunshine most days of the year. Even in the winter when it's cold, we hardly have any days that are gray. A few.
Yeah, that's what we read, like 300 plus days, 350 days of sunshine.
Exactly.
And it's high. What's the elevation here?
4,000.
4,000 feet?
Yeah, 4,041. The original house was built in 1905. So this is part of the original house here.
1905?
Mm-hmm.
Same year my grandma's house was built in Jennings, Louisiana.
So everyone comes in here, we call it a sit down for breakfast. And everyone can eat together and spend time visiting.
Family style.
Family style, yeah.
That's the way to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is a baked frittata, which we want to serve at room temperature. So that's out of the oven, and the focaccia bread is in the oven. And the pears have been cooked half, and then they'll be cooked another half after the bread comes out. So we have 3 types of frittata, one that's potato onion, one potato mushroom, one Swiss chard from the garden with barbecue asparagus.
Barbecued asparagus. Now is the idea to grow everything you can for here?
Yeah.
Use as much of it.
Supplies in the greenhouse. That's all for food.
Okay.
So that Kate will focus on. 20 minutes, and then you take it out and you add the cream, and then 15 minutes more. So
Put them in by themselves.
yeah, with just sugar and a little. Just I butter the bottom.
Okay.